All right, a question I am asked all the time. How do I know if my hormones are normal? How do I know if my hormones are out of balance? So, first of all, oftentimes we get normal and common severely mixed up. When it comes to hormone symptoms and hormonal imbalances, what's considered normal often isn't actually normal at all, but it's so common in so many women's lives that it becomes seen as normal. Women are often left feeling dismissed with their struggles and dismissed with their symptoms, and they're told it's a normal part of being a woman. But being a woman and having hormones work the way that they do is actually an incredibly powerful aspect of life that we should feel empowered by and grateful for. But I'm guessing the majority of you listening right now think I'm absolutely crazy for saying that. Our hormones and our periods get a really bad rep. And I mean, rightfully so, because when they're out of balance, they make us truly feel terrible. But when they are in balance and when we are working with our bodies in this synergistic harmony, we actually have the ability to feel incredible and show up in life in all the ways that we want for all the things that truly matter. So, that being said, what is actually normal? Because of the way that our hormones fluctuate in the month, things are naturally going to shift. Things like energy, moods, hunger, brain function, digestion. So, for example, in your luteal phase, so before your period comes, it's actually normal to feel an increased appetite, to be less social, to feel more energy lowering, right? And after your period, you might feel a decrease in appetite. You might feel energy rising. You might feel more extroverted or social. This is simply due to the way that your hormones shift throughout your cycle and the connection that hormones have with other systems in our body, like our digestion, our brain, our metabolism, and even our stress response. It's when these things get out of control that it's a significant sign that your body needs support. Your periods and your symptoms should never debilitate you. They should never impact your quality of life. They should never leave you feeling like you are a different person for 2 weeks of the month. They should not disrupt your life, your work, or your family. And you should not have to deal with pain and cramps that are so bad that you need to take pain medication. And you should not have a period that's so heavy that you're scared to leave the house. These are signs of significant imbalances taking place. Now, on top of that, there are also many other symptoms of imbalances apart from your actual period. Things like constant exhaustion, energy crashes, insomnia, poor sleep, can't fall asleep, can't stay asleep, feeling anxious, depressed, irritable, low sex drive, having skin issues, acne, eczema, dry skin, oily skin, brain fog, you can't focus, heavy periods, painful periods, bleeding for less than 4 days or bleeding for more than 7 days, missing your periods. We need a period. So missing periods, huge sign of an imbalance. Irregular periods, if they come and go as they please, long cycles, short cycles. These are all symptoms that something is out of balance. If this is you, if you struggle with these things, that is exactly what I do. I help you identify the root of these imbalances, and then I work with you to work with your body using food, nutrition, lifestyle, mindset, and stress to bring things back into a healthy balance. These symptoms are not just part of being a woman. They are messages from your body that something deeper is out of balance and something needs to be addressed. Your body is talking to you. You have to listen. And the earlier you can tune into these messages and take action, the earlier you can start finding balance and, yes, reduce symptoms, but also have much easier hormonal transitions throughout your life. The more balanced you are going into menopause, pregnancy, postpartum, the easier and the more enjoyable that transition is going to be. We know that hormones respond to other factors in the body. So to find this balance again, we actually have to look a bit deeper than just those hormones. Things like stress, digestion, blood sugar, how and what types of food you consume, your lifestyle habits, your mindset. They all have a large ability to impact your hormones. So for example, let's take food. How and what you eat impacts digestion, the rate at which your blood sugar is going to be increased, your nutrient levels, and so much more. All of those things can impact inflammation and they can add stress internally on your body. So let's say you're eating a food that you're highly sensitive to, or you lack the proper gut health to break down that food. That food then triggers inflammation in the body, and that inflammation triggers stress internally. Now, hormones are highly, highly, highly sensitive to stress. If your body's under stress, internal or external through life stress, hormone production gets super wacky. Too much stress can deplete you of some crucial hormones like progesterone and increase your amount of other hormones like cortisol. And as soon as one hormone is out of balance, it impacts all of them. You can think of your hormones working together like an orchestra. And when one instrument is playing off tune, they all become affected. So from there, we know that hormones impact everything in your body. So when they're out of balance, you feel like garbage. You have no energy. Your moods are out of control. Your periods suck. You can't focus. You can't function. You have no sex drive. And the list goes on. Understanding what's actually normal and how you are meant to feel in your body is so important. And if you feel like something is out of balance, you are not crazy. Your symptoms are real. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be listened to and understood. And you are more than capable of bringing balance back to your body. We just have to start listening to and working with our own bodies again. We have to find that root cause. We have to start working with our bodies instead of always working against them. I would love to know, what symptoms do you experience most often? What are your biggest struggles when it comes to your health and your hormones? And of course, what questions do you have around this topic? You can leave me a comment, send me a DM, and be sure that you share this video with anyone in your life who needs to hear it. Thank you for listening.